I get like a blazer
You get a
that
blazer?
says like a FedEx.
Oh well. I mean, that's better than nothing, right?
I don't
you
really
should
care.
start. You should. Okay. Well, you need. See, you have to be. Are you already recording?
Yeah.
I knew it! I was waiting for it. I had a feeling that you was already getting it ready. I had a feeling that you were like doing this in the background.
I had to do
Smart.
a little
Smart.
thing,
Smart,
but
man. That's
yeah.
good. That's good. That's
so
good.
we're back
Yeah.
and we can hear each other.
Yo, the new Centipants is here.
That's pretty good. Watch, you're gonna kill that mic again.
Yo, listen.
How does your phone have illuminate like that?
What do you mean?
And like, why? Like, it's because it's like on, right?
Yeah.
Does this not drain battery?
Actually, nah.
Really?
Yeah, it actually.
That's so cool. So it's just like a screensaver.
Yeah.
Huh? It's fascinating.
But if you cover the camera, like when it turns back off,
Yeah.
wait for it.
What if I just leave it? Will it go back?
Yeah, it'll go back eventually.
okay.
But if you cover the camera, it'll turn off.
Neat. Yo.
All right. Where did we leave off last time?
Oh, light recap. Yeah, we did Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 3.
Didn't
Phase 2?
we finished phase 2.
Ah. Yeah. We like.
If you put your thumb over it, you'll see it.
Okay. I will say this, and I will say this on the podcast. Do you want me to hold the controller?
Oh, yes. Actually,
No, but I'm exactly where
Do
we
you
are.
want me to hold the controller?
We're exactly where we need to be at.
No,
what
because Chris just asked, "What did we talk about last week?" So I would think if someone wants to see
Yes.
he wants to see that. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
my-
guy.
Oh my good God!
'Cause
He
we-
wants to be in control, but
Yeah.
can't handle the
no,
wheel.
No.
so we finished phase 2, right?
Yeah, we talked all about we were originally supposed to split this one up, but then we decided
We
to
just
go
bodied
hard.
it.
Oh, for number 3, right?
No, for 2. We talked all about.
Oh,
We
okay.
talked about all about Phase 2.
Yeah, I guess quickly get it done so we can move on to what ifs and all that other stuff.
But
Mhm.
for Phase 3 and 4, we're gonna do two movies per episode.
2, okay.
So this one, yeah.
Whoa, this is long.
Yeah, that's the reason why. Also, because no.
Oh, even the series?
Yeah, we'll eventually get to this, but we'll do like an episode per thing. Like we'll do like an episode just for like WandaVision and whatnot. So yeah, like this one. So yeah, today we're gonna be talking about Civil War and Doctor Strange. Do you want do you want to talk? Is there a specific order? Do you feel like,
We could do Civil War first,
are
right?
you sure?
Was Civil War
Civil
made
War's
before?
bigger.
It was made before Doctor Strange, right?
I guess based on the timeline here, maybe.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Do you want? What do you think, Kareem?
We could do Civil War.
Yeah.
It's the controversial one. It's a little controversial.
Yeah, we could do a bit of a little Civil War as.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get into
You
it.
I was Civil War. You want to put the trailer on the background? Do you want your phone? No.
Why do you want your phone?
Yeah. Why you want your
Yo,
phone?
since we have to talk us, okay, I was trying to be discreet.
No.
I meant
If
to
you're
be-
gonna use your phone
It's
in this,
legit.
like any
It's-
sort of podcast, you better be looking up information, like
dog,
really cool,
dog,
fun
it's,
bits.
It's legit. It's legit just B-roll. You know, just to show what's going on right here.
Oh, that's what you want.
That's what I wanted it for.
B-roll for what B-roll?
Yo, just give it for Tinga.
You
Nah.
know, if you do it, then and if you bump and you touch that mic,
Yeah, I know you're.
I won't touch the Trust me, I'm not touching the mic.
No, but what do you need your phone for?
Yo, listen.
Do you have good trivia?
Yes.
What's the good? Oh, you have trivia about Civil War. What do you got?
Yeah, I need my phone.
I don't know. Maybe you should play the trailer meanwhile. Ba, ba, ba.
It's my
Oh, you put it on
Ba,
mute? Okay.
ba. Yeah.
It's
We're
weird.
doing better than last time, or 2 times ago, I guess. See, we're learning.
It's like a Pokeball
It's like a Pokeball. Yeah. Chris, what'd you think?
of Civil War.
Yeah.
Do you guys?
Yo.
Wait. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Wait.
Why do I feel like-
Wait. We're gonna do a quick one around fast.
Okay.
Just tell me what you think. Like.
It was a forgettable movie.
Ooh.
Moving on.
I also agree.
What?
This is spicy.
What? Say something, Kareem.
He likes this movie.
I know he does. Him and my brother like this movie.
I don't.
Like, and then the thing is, I was never hyped about it when it was first talked about. Like, oh, they're doing Civil War. Captain America's shield is like in half. I'm like, okay.
Did you read the comic book?
No,
No?
I didn't.
Chadwick did.
Yeah, he did.
This is what blows my mind. Okay, because anytime we're in our group chat and Chadwick talks about it, Chadwick could bring in like a comic book fact, and I was like, oh, that's really cool because I mean that means Chadwick has read the comic books or whatnot, which
Yeah.
is neat. The fact that you're telling me that Chadwick has read this book
and he
likes
still
this movie,
still likes the movie.
really
yeah.
mind blowing. Kareem, go ahead. No, Kareem, I need to hear you. I need to hear you say it. Why are you like?
The man
I'm
is
just gonna stop.
man's just silent.
Oh no, our friendship.
do 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 do.
I have no comment on what they just said.
So what? Wait, you like the movie?
Yo.
What?
This movie was fire.
What?
Yeah, it was fire. It belongs in hell. Anyway.
I mean, okay, no, you know what? Let's, because usually.
Let's break down why we don't like it.
You know what? But I want Cream to go first.
Okay, yeah, because he likes
Cream,
it.
Yeah, because Cream likes the movie a lot. I want Cream to talk about what he likes, because clearly you can like this trailer alone is a. To be honest, I've seen this movie multiple times, and this trailer alone, this recapped pretty much the whole film.
That is true. It's showing everything.
I think the only thing it oh no, there we go. I was about to say it doesn't show the little bit of this part, but there we go. Now I know everything that happens in this movie again.
Yeah.
It is a good fight sequence. Cream.
I would want you guys to go. I really want to hear what you guys have to
All
say
right.
first.
I can go first.
Yeah.
The problem with this is that how many movies have led up to this point? Like maybe more than 10, right? Probably. Right? More than 10 movies? Or let's just say that there was 10 movies. Let's just say that there was 10 movies that led up to this point, right?
Oh my god, Cream. Fast forward. Just you can actually play the movie. There's nothing problem and you can fast forward through to random scenes. Oh my god, you were terrible at this.
That's why we got to
You
get
remember? You remember what you told me about that the fact that this is for everyone at home. You know the fact that you want me to like be able to do video footage?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what would be great? If for some odd reason I could rip the movie or like I have the movie available and play bits during our dialogue.
Oh, yeah.
But how is it possible if we're just looking at a screen of Captain America and Iron Man looking at himself?
Just
Oh my god.
It was fantastic, my G.
Oh jeez. All right, Chris. Sorry. Go ahead.
Where was I?
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, the reason why, like, let's just say that there was about 10 movies that led up to this point, right? Ultron, all that stuff, right? Like, you're telling me in one movie, right, is enough time to explain that they go to war with each other. I feel like that should be a whole like series, like and then like I just wasn't buying it. Like as it progressed, I'm like, oh, so now they don't like each other. Oh, Bucky is the reason why, and all this stuff. It was just like it was too. It was what? Maybe this movie is pretty short. It wasn't even as long as Endgame.
I think Endgame's probably
It's 2
shorter.
hours.
This one's pretty long. It's like 2 something.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like in 2 hours, they introduced Black Panther. I think came in this Spider-Man, and then plus they wanted to show you that like, oh, these guys are at war with each other. All of a sudden, hate each other now. They're gonna fight each other, and it's just like, and are they gonna fight? Are they gonna fight each other in like a sparring way or enough to kill each other? Because in the comic book, it was like, no, I want to kill you.
Yeah.
Right. And this one, it was just like, I'll beat you up. And you say you're sorry. It's like, okay, I'm sorry. All right, let's go back to because I think Thanos is coming.
I think, like, yeah, I know what you're exactly what you mean. It gives off this movie gave off no like threat.
Yeah.
Like you knew you're like, it's fine. They're gonna be a friend.
Yeah, they're gonna be
a
friends by
team
the end
again.
of it. So
I mean, don't get me wrong though. When Captain America finally comes back in Infinity War, and he's like, because he's like rogue now and stuff. It was pretty sick because the cinema blew up for that when he shows up there with the beard and all that.
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
And then everyone's like, oh man, Cap's back. That's pretty cool.
he like, grabs his shield.
But
Then,
yeah. What else is there anything else you dislike? Like you can go off, pop off about it.
Yeah, it was just one of the most underwhelming movies, and it was too hype. It was too much hype for such a low payoff. Like after I watched it, I'm just like, nah, I think I liked Ultron better, and even Ultron wasn't even that good. So that just goes to show how much I did not care. Like I don't even know. This was the Hulkbuster one, right? No, or was that Ultron?
That's Ultron.
Yeah, see,
Yeah, that's Ultron.
Like I don't even remember what happened in this movie. I think this is the first time they introduced Bucky. No, that was Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier is the one that introduced.
You see, like nothing is memorable about this movie. Absolutely nothing. Like maybe the fact that because in every movie you remember something about it, like, oh, if it was the Hulkbuster or like they introduced whatever. But like I guess the introducing new characters, Spider-Man and Black Panther, I think. Yeah. That's probably.
I guess Black Panther. I mean, Spider-Man showing up is like a big thing, right?
Yeah.
Because that was the first time he's in the MCU. So.
Yeah, like other than that, like I'm looking at this movie, I'm like, when did this happen? When did this I don't remember any of these scenes.
Okay, there's things I still like in this movie. Like I like the Spider-Man sequence where Tony Stark goes to like meet him in Queens and stuff, and it's a good bit.
Anything with Tony Stark and Spider-Man is gold.
Yeah, because they definitely have like an on-screen chemistry, like Robert Downey Jr. and Tom Holland. I don't know, like if I the check marks, the action's fine or whatever. There's nothing crazy or like whatever, but I don't know, it's good. Even the big battle scene on the plane strip thing is like fine.
Yeah.
Like there's no, I don't think
Like, see, what you're telling me right now, like I'm remembering Ultron. Like I'm like, that happened. Everything that's when somebody explains to me what happened in this movie, I'm like, oh, that happened.
Yeah, like I like in that plane, like the airstrip fight scene. I mean I like Ant-Man got big, but like of course it's great because he always talked about it leading up to this point, but I don't know. Again, it's like whatever.
Yeah. They weren't even fighting to kill each other. They're just fighting to be like, oh, I'm stronger than you, ha ha ha, and then walk away.
Yeah.
It was no like, oh, I'm trying to kill you or whatever.
I will tell you that another reason why I don't like this movie as much is because I think one of the problems with this movie is that I think it's made in the wrong time. It's like.
Well, you've read the comic books, right? So
like look at Infinity War and Endgame, right? They're big, but it took time to get there because they can make that kind of scale.
Yeah.
This was way too early in their like creating their movies. That I think that if this movie was made now, they would nail it.
Yeah, because like a lot of stakes.
Yeah, it would be 100%. I think it would be way better because they can have all the characters. A lot of people's already been introduced, and you can see whatnot. Also, yeah, man. The comic book does the thing that this doesn't do. Spider-Man reveals his identity. Tony Stark makes him take his mask off to the public.
Yeah.
And to join his team. And that is, if you're a Spider-Man fan, that is huge.
And the thing is, they need more stakes. Like the only stake they had was, Bucky was the one who killed Tony Stark's parents. So that's why I'm like, that's why Iron Man doesn't like Captain America, but like, why does everybody else all of a sudden ride for Iron Man? Like, it makes no sense. It's like he has his one thing, but now everybody's like, no, you gotta choose a side, and it's just like,
well, because he makes it personal, versus because Wanda blows up that area, so lots of people die in that area. So that's why they're like, oh, you supers need to be like watched by the government. This is kind of like Watchmen in a way. It is a lot like Watchmen. It's another reason why I like Civil War. It's because of that stuff. It's like that's what happens when government takes part of this, being like, well, what you guys are doing. You can't be using superpowers all over the place. Like, maybe we initiate, you guys do something here, or you guys do something here. Maybe the police force or whatnot does a thing here. So yeah, it's just keeping more an eye on supers and whatnot. But I don't know. I like you're saying, I don't think none of the stuff was executed great within the hour. Like, there's this part where Tony's like, okay, I don't like this in this movie at all. Tony goes on this like rant here, to this bit where he tells everyone about this kid who died, and makes a big scene about it. But for some reason, I didn't believe it, because he's like talking about like, oh, this black kid died. And he's like, do you know? And then you know what he does? He just like, do you know who this black kid is? And then I'm like, okay, I don't know who this black kid is. So I'm like, I understand there's some, he's really trying to play up it's an importance that, yes, this black individual has died because of the scenes or whatever. And this kid was like, oh, going to, like, I think it was like abroad from like wherever. And it's like really hitting home. It's like, oh, like, random people has passed away. Yeah, but I don't know. He didn't even seem like he cared. Yeah, he's just like, really trying to make the audience feel bad. And I'm like, do you even feel bad? You used to be a warmonger.
Yeah. Like,
so
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I think the stakes are too. This is supposed to be way bigger, and I don't think they hit it.
Yeah.
There's some cool things. The last fight is not as bad. Captain America versus Tony Stark, because he can't really capture his patterns, because Tony Stark is like, I mean, Captain America is more like, is going like all out and more like freestyle in a way, so he doesn't even have to read it. But I don't know. Could be. I don't know. It's whatnot.
So Kareem.
I also took a little jab at Kareem there, because then I said,
so
Spider-Man fan.
Now you've heard why we don't like it. Why do you like it?
And if you say because it's just Wanda, because I know you.
Yo, Wanda's fire.
I know. It's like the introduction. Because Wanda and... No, never mind. They were in Ultron. My bad. I'm incorrect, right?
Well, and
Wanda
and her brother.
Yeah.
But she gets more of a screen time because she's with the Avengers now.
Yeah,
because he's dead.
Okay, what you guys are saying, don't get it twisted. I see what you're saying, but the funny thing about it is, I make it work, right? Like, I think you can make it work because of this, okay? Sure, guys.
The only reason why is because I want you to go to an action scene because I don't want to watch Daniel Brühl and talk to this random person about nonsense. Just go to the plane strip fight.
That's deep in there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like midway.
Okay.
Because his dad's still alive, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
T'Chaka.
Do you want again? Would you like?
No, I got this. Let me talk. Can I finish?
Okay, I'm listening. Just give me the controller.
No, I got this.
Oh my good god. Chris is like losing it.
But no. But seriously though, right? Why I like this movie? It's for me being different from the comic books. That's a reason why I like it, right? Because if they were supposed to go on a grand scale at the comic books, bruh, this movie would be forever.
Well, okay, I don't mean. Okay, hold on. I don't mean 100% like the comic books. Because some of the things in the comic books. Because what's his name? Do you remember in actually, here's a fun fact. You remember in the second Ant-Man movie, Lawrence Fishburne's in it?
Yeah.
And Lawrence Fishburne and Hank Pym have a conversation about, like, because Lawrence Fishburne was the first guy to go big.
Yeah. He could go bigger and stuff like that.
He dies in Civil War.
Oh.
He gets big, and there's a mechanical Thor because they create like a version of Thor that's like being controlled. He's not real. It's like a robot. He goes right through him in the big version. This big man just dies in the big fight scene. Of course, I know they're not going to do that because he goes through him.
Yeah, that's a lot of blood.
Yeah, it's huge, but I knew they wouldn't do something like that. But yeah, that guy actually dies in the.
His name is Goliath, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what a sick name.
Yeah.
Anyway,
because he's the black guy. He's the big black guy.
Yeah. But But what I'm saying is, like, I like it when movies don't follow the formula, and gives me a new twist on things. Because this is a whole new twist, right? And the reason why they're fighting is not because of Bucky. Like, Bucky's a reason, right? He's partial, but like,
isn't he framed?
Yeah, he's also framed.
Yes.
But
he didn't really kill the dad?
Oh no! I mean because they think he's the one that did the bombing.
Yeah.
To kill T'Challa's dad.
Yeah.
Which it wasn't.
But he eventually was the one who was responsible for killing Tony Stark's.
Yeah, he is responsible for killing Tony Stark.
Because he's a sleeper agent.
Yeah.
But so there's three things. It's Wanda blowing up the thing, so that's the government getting involved.
Yeah.
Bucky being a sleeper agent because he was Hydra, right?
Yeah.
He was Hydra. And then what's the last thing? Oh, and then the T'Challa thing is Bucky being framed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's three big like things in it.
Okay, but the thing is about this, right? Because the thing why Tony Stark and Iron Man are fighting in that whole thing, because Tony Stark is like, yo, you're a fugitive now because you're refusing to sign this paper to show people who you are and blah, 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 right?
To Bucky?
No, to Captain America, right?
Okay.
And then the other heroes, right? Like, Falcon, right?
Yeah, because Falcon's with Captain America.
Falcon's with Captain America. Ant-Man.
I think he's on Cap's side.
Who else was there?
I don't remember the full team, but yeah, I know what you mean. And then, because then, like, what's his name? War Machine's with Iron Man.
Yeah.
Wanda's with Cap because they try to
Wanda's
keep her,
with- yeah.
because Vision tried to keep her captive.
Yeah.
But then and Hawkeye is with Cap.
Yeah, Hawkeye is with Cap. Okay. See that reason to fight, right? Because remember, Tony is not. To go off of what Chris was saying before, how like, oh, what's the purpose of this fight? Blah blah blah. The purpose was Iron Man is trying to bring them in, right, to capture them, while Captain America is trying not just trying to protect him, but trying to escape. So that's why the fight's happening. Because Iron Man's in their way, right? But also Iron Man's trying to capture them. Because remember, they're trying to get to the Quinjet, but Iron Man was blocking them from getting to the Quinjet.
Yeah.
Right? That was the whole issue. That's why they're fighting. So yeah, it's not really a show of muscle. It's more like, hey, you're in my way. Yeah, I'm in your way, but you guys have to come with us. Right?
It's about freedom.
Yeah, it's also that too, right?
Because when I read the comic books, I'm on Cap's side. I don't like. I'm about the whole, like, you can still wear your mask and not have to be controlled by whomever. You don't have to listen to anyone. I'm not that I'm saying like a vigilante or anything like that. It's just that you should be able to do things on your own terms. But Kareem, that means you would say you would have the government.
No. I don't believe in that at all.
Yeah.
I actually believe in Caps, right? But I'm just trying to like explain why they're fighting in that whole sequence, right? And that's why they were fighting.
Yeah.
Right? And that Spider-Man scene, obviously,
So good.
one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah.
We were just like, oh, hi.
Look at these guys running faster in the cars too. That was
Yeah,
pretty
it's pretty wicked. How fast they're going.
good. Yeah, that
But,
was pretty good.
but like I'm saying, like, this movie, like, everything in this movie was just, oh no, for me, it was just, everything was just so properly planned. Like, I like how it wasn't a massive explosion that killed a small town or whatever.
Yeah, like
that.
the books.
Like the books. I like how it's like, oh, it was Wanda's fault. That's why.
Well, that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's what I'm saying. It's a nice
because
little-
it's trauma for Wanda.
Exactly. It's trauma for Wanda, and it's a new twist.
Yeah. But
Right?
okay, Cream. I'm not saying it needs to be 100%. Like things like there's the things like that. That's good. Like the fact that it's Wanda random. Like because I think in the books it's like 2 random guys and one guy like almost detonates. He detonates.
Yeah, he does that, Nate.
Right, and it's
He
like
just shows a whole town. I
Yeah,
think,
and like
right?
a whole block gets blown up. So, yeah, no, for sure, it's better because it's more personal to us because we know who Wanda is, and it's also like Wanda's like first job with the Avengers.
Yeah, that's
so
true,
So
too,
it's
right?
like, oh no, she feels bad. Obviously, she's like, oh no, I messed up.
And also this too, right? I just had a thought and it went away.
I don't know, man. I still think the Spider-Man thing.
Oh
you
yeah,
can't-
Spider-Man. No, I see what you're saying about
Yeah.
Spider-Man, but they could not have done that.
Oh
in this
yeah,
movie.
exactly, and that goes.
Impossible, because you just introduce it in front of them, to introduce him,
Yeah.
right, and just be like,
That's-
oh hey, take off your mask now. That makes no sense.
That's what I'm saying. This movie needed to come up like
And plus, to be
today.
fair, but to be fair though,
Mm.
on that situation as well, and maybe they maybe could have done it if they introduced Spider-Man earlier.
But that was a battle.
But, yeah, it was a whole
yeah,
legal
yeah.
battle in itself. But how they put him in anyway, right? Because if you think about it now, how they're doing it now, because remember the whole world knows who he is now,
Yes.
right? So with maybe they planned it out this way,
No, for sure. It's
so it still works.
I definitely know what you're getting at. I think the only part we'll ever disagree on is that like I see how they were still able to execute this movie then. I'm just saying clearly I think the movie could be done better now, but that applies to a lot of their movies. Probably for all you know, yeah, you could probably the Thor movie could be better now.
Oh yeah.
Like if it was, because they're still learning at the time. I of course I shouldn't. I don't want to, but of course I'm not comparing this movie to like Infinity War. That's a completely different situation. Infinity War is
Infinity War.
Yeah,
But I
it was really well done.
But I think what made Infinity War pretty good was the fact that it was 2 movies, part 1 and part 2.
Which is also great.
Yeah, so it's like Infinity War by itself was good, but like the fact that if you were to put Infinity War and Endgame into one movie, I think we'd be like, I don't know. Like,
Okay, that would be a
imagine if
lot of
halfway,
movie.
yeah, imagine if halfway Thanos did his snap.
Yeah.
And then
It would have felt too soon.
Yeah, it would have been like
yeah.
yeah. So I think with this, they could have, if they really wanted to, do it like a 2-parter.
Oh my god, if this movie was a 2-parter, like Civ Part 1, Civ Part 2, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Especially that the end of Part 1 would be Peter taking off his mask, and I'm like...
Yeah, and leave you on a cliffhanger. Like, I feel like the stakes just weren't high enough for me to buy any of it. That's my only problem with it.
For me,
Cream, you're more welcome to like the movie, it's fine.
no, that's not that. It's not that. Like, you already know, like...
Yeah, I don't hate it. This movie,
no.
Yeah, this movie's not... Oh, this movie's for sure still up there with many of the other movies, but I don't think this movie is like Thor: The Dark World.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I just think that people think it, like, hype it up way too much. Like in terms of the best movies, it's not even on my top 5.
Cream, would you
best
put this in your
Marvel
top 5 then? Oh, he would.
Of course.
Definitely.
Okay.
No, because you know why though? A good chunk of the reason too is the introduction of Spider-Man and Black Panther. That was a huge thing for me, especially when I first saw them. What? That was a huge. Oh man, that made a huge difference for me in the movie.
I would say one last thing overall for all these movies is that in Infinity War, when Wanda and Vision are like together in Scotland, I actually was kind of confused the first time I watched the movie in theaters because I was like,
what? They're together?
yeah. The reason why is because
they didn't explain it.
Yeah, especially like those, like you're supposed to be like, oh, but they were like doing some cute shit here, or whatever. And I was like, I didn't read anything.
You know, there was actually a thing where they actually showed the timeline. He said from the time they met, like in Ultron, in Age of Ultron, because that's basically at the end of Ultron was when Vision was born, until the time where he died from Thanos' snap, they've literally been in a relationship for like 3 months. That's what the guy said. It's like, so after 3 months, they're ready to move in and like
yeah.
And she's like, and then she like went distraught over this guy that she only knew for 3 months. Like, come on now. So it is what it is.
And he's only been born for 3 months. He's a baby.
Oh yeah.
This fight sequence is also really good though. Like I do like some of this stuff. The stuff where it's just like
The
them-
fights, the fight
them-
sequences in the movie is top notch.
Yeah, it seems very grounded. That's pretty cool. I always thought the thing around his neck
Was something?
no was the jack that you used to put it in like your
A USB? Or
no like the auxiliary jack, the one I use for this.
Oh.
Yeah, so I always thought, I'm like, yo, he likes that mean audio.
It's like I need to hear it proper.
All right, Kareem.
But what's the ratings that we usually give this stuff? Like we had like a whole rating system.
Oh, those fry plantain.
No, we didn't. We never said that. It was smash or pass.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
See, there you go. I know it wasn't that. I'm like,
No.
Those are original ones though. Like I'll give this five. Like five plantain.
Yeah, we wrote that out eventually, but I know. I mean,
no, this is definitely a pass for me.
oh wait, it's this scene. Oh, this is big. This is when Cap holds onto the helicopter, and he's just yeah. Because look at this. This is insane.
Oh man.
Have you know like look how jacked this man is though.
It's
Wait,
in
no, here it
regular
comes.
cowboy
And the
boots.
slow mo. Yeah. Like he pulls it down.
Like okay, I have a real question. How strong is Captain America?
Yeah. But honestly, apparently Captain America is not as strong as
the pull there.
As what's her name? Like when she gets the serum.
Ooh.
Agent Carter?
Agent Carter.
Yeah.
They're saying that Agent Carter is stronger than Captain America.
So you know what? Okay, Kareem, you don't have to say smash or pass. What would you say is your final thoughts on this movie? What would you say? Final thoughts for someone who hasn't seen it first.
For someone who has not seen this movie and they're looking for a nice action-packed time and enjoy superheroes, watch it.
Okay, someone who what do you recommend if we like since we already all seen it, watch it again? Would you put it on again as like watch again?
Yeah, watch it again.
Okay.
Always like
Okay.
I watched it a few times already.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Chris?
Oh, would I have to go now?
Yeah, new person coming in. Maybe they've watched. Maybe they're kind of like trying to get their way to Infinity War, but they don't do like. It's like, do I have to commit to Civil War?
Listen. This is 100% no cap.
Oh shit!
You could literally skip this
Oh,
movie.
it's a skip.
It's a skip, and you wouldn't be missing anything. That's how unimportant everything that happened in here. It doesn't carry any weight. Like when you go on into the other movies, it's just like, yo, like okay, Ultron. It kind of is like, oh, you needed Ultron because like, you know, to show that like how what's his name was losing his mind over like, you know, Thanos coming. That's why he built Ultron, right? And then like when I think about Civil War, and I'm like, yo, obviously it introduced like Spider-Man, but they eventually had their own movies, Spider-Man, what's the name, Black Panther. So if you watch those movies, you're pretty much caught up. You could literally skip this movie and you wouldn't be missing a beat.
So
That's
far,
not true.
What?
That's not true.
Oh, wait, I want to say one thing before you cut in. I will say though, you are actually you are quite consistent throughout the podcast. You do say that often about it's that if it's like, does it apply to the bigger picture? Yeah.
It does apply to the bigger
Oh,
picture.
okay, no, sorry. Go ahead.
Because remember this, in Infinity War, you don't see Captain America for
I
a minute.
I know. I guess you're like, where did Cap go?
That's what people gonna be like, oh, where's Captain America? Why is Wanda?
Why
in a
does he
different
have this
country?
beard?
Can I tell you something?
Where's the shield?
Yeah,
Can I
where's
t-
the shield?
Can I tell you something?
What?
I still don't know where Captain is. And I saw Civil War. I literally forgot what happened in Civil War, and then when he like showed up, I was just like, oh, I guess he was gone. Like I literally didn't even recall what happened in Civil War for him to be missing in Infinity Wars. That's how much like it doesn't retain. That's what I'm saying. Like the movie wasn't executed good enough to the point where people were like, oh, so he was gone or whatever. I just feel like it just wasn't executed well, and that's why it's like a pass for me.
Well, take this in mind too, right? Look at when people were in jail too, right? So a lot of people would be like, oh, but like, how did like I heard this person was here. How did they get out or whatever? Because remember, Captain America took made everyone escape too, right? So like it all equals out in the bigger picture.
Because like movies that you can't skip, right? Like you can't skip.
Oh no, I've really opened a Pandora's box.
You did.
You can't skip Ragnarok, right?
No,
because literally it shows like because remember Thor left and then not Thor Hulk left and then went to go to that planet or whatever, and then same thing with thing. And then if you skip that, you'd be like, okay, why does he have why did he cut his hair? Why does he have an eye patch? All this stuff, like you'd be lost, right?
Yeah.
But literally, you're the reason why you're saying that, like, oh, you can't skip it because Captain America shows up. But let's be honest. When Captain America showed up, the people were like, "Where's Cap? Why is it?" Nobody really cared. Everybody was just like, "Okay, he's here now."
No, that's not true at all. Because even when Marvin said he saw the movie in theaters, right, and Captain America showed up, I get it, and people cheered.
Yo,
So
also this part is dumb. This is the part where they were showing that all these people got super serum injected into them, and then you think that when they get to the base, that there's gonna be a big fight scene where they're fighting a whole bunch of like other supers, but then they're all dead.
Oh yeah. This scene could be done without.
I think this whole plot line, this plot.
No,
See, that's how hard I forgot. I forgot that this was in the movie.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
You guys are talking about stuff.
Neither of us even talked about this side plot.
Okay, this part, I'm not gonna lie to you,
is bullshit.
It could be dropped.
Yeah, like
and it'll be the same movie.
It'll be the same movie. You can
telling
you
you.
can
Because
fast forward this part.
Okay, you know what?
If you're watching this movie
Actually-
currently
actually-
around 1 hour and 13 minutes and 50 seconds, you could probably jump to like 1:12. Oh, sorry, like 1:34.
Actually, this part does show one purpose.
What?
This movie's long though.
Yeah, it's long.
Yeah.
It shows the only purpose for them to go to where is this place? Russia?
I think it's in Russia.
Yeah. That's the only reason they ended up in Russia.
Yeah.
Remember, right? And that's why they ended up in that.
Also, the bad guy is from Sokovia.
Yeah.
And because his family died. So you need to watch Ultron. I mean, everything kind of links up. It's just
Everything
that-
still links up.
can I say my version now for if people should watch this? Okay, so like.
And hold on.
Sorry.
One more thing. Like, it does introduce Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, Chris, that is true.
It does introduce Spider-Man.
It does introduce Spider-Man, but Spider-Man eventually gets his own
Yeah,
movie.
but
Yeah,
but hold on. He does get his own movie, but he'd be like, oh, how does he know Tony Stark? They just know each other randomly.
He said he's taking the Stark. Okay, yeah. No.
He wasn't Tony Stark in Spider-Man movie?
Yeah, he was.
Yes, he was. Exactly my point.
So it's
How-
just
how-
yes, that's suspensive disbelief.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fine.
I wouldn't believe. Like for me,
Every
if I
superhero knows every superhero.
That's not how that works.
That's how that is.
That's equivalent to saying all black people know every black people.
If there
I
are 8 superheroes,
I mean, when I'm walking down the road, I used to get like, I'd be like, yo, a lot of black people would be like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, but you don't actually know them. That's
Yeah,
what I'm trying
but
to
let's
say.
be real talk though. I can be
No,
like,
no.
yo, dap me up.
Put it this way: if there was 8 superheroes, all 8 superheroes would know each other. If there was 8 black people in Brampton, you'd know all those 8 black people.
Okay, okay, but even so, but this movie does introduce Black Panther as well, which leads into a Black Panther movie.
And he
Right?
didn't even take the serum. So like a lot of stuff is like, yo, so he didn't take the serum, but when he wears the suit, he's basically a super soldier, right?
He can like.
Because the
Black
suit,
Panther?
because
Yeah.
the suit does absorb a lot of things.
Yeah, because it has the vibranium.
But that's what I'm saying. Look at it. The suit, they explain everything in the movie anyways. Like in the Black Panther movie. But that's what I'm saying. This movie, you could literally skip it. I guarantee you there are people that have skipped this movie and then are not lost with the plot at all.
Yeah.
Right? That's my whole take on it. I feel like this movie, it just wasn't executed well, and then stuff that happened was so forgettable and like not memorable that like you're watching it now and you're like, oh, that happened? That happened? There are other movies where I don't say that about anything. Like I remember every scene in Ragnarok. I remember every scene in Doctor Strange. I remember every scene in Spider-Man, right? Like this movie, you watch it and you're just like, oh, wasn't that it? What?
See, I'm not gonna. No, I totally.
You just said you didn't remember that.
No, I said that scene. I said that part. No, I remembered it, but I remember that part. Don't get me wrong. But for me, like what
It just wasn't. It didn't really add to the story.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
like,
the overall plot, like
the
with the
only-
amount of stuff that's going on, you just like, to be honest, there's so much happening, especially
what
the
I'm
whole
saying,
like,
though.
especially the fact like, yeah, Bucky killed his parents and
There's
all this
too
stuff.
much. I
then
think it suffers from too much clutter.
because then you're like, wow, now there's this whole super serum thingy with more multiples, and you're like,
But like
this
I
is
said, the
too
only
much.
reason, that's what I said, that's why the only reason the last battle takes place is because of like, oh, this guy's trying to resurrect these super soldiers. Let's go stop him.
Wait,
that's what the.
I'm gonna go back on what I said now. Okay, maybe, yeah, this is too much movie. I'm starting to think that there's too many plot lines happening.
Yeah.
So this sounds like a television show. You could actually probably watch this movie by watching a good like half an hour, stopping, going to bed, whatever, waking up the following day, continuing it, and you will feel like the next episode.
Yeah. Because how many times have you watched this movie?
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I've watched about 2 or 3 times. I think I watched it once in theaters and maybe twice from the time it's been out
Yeah,
since,
me too. I watched it once in theaters and
I think I watched part of it not too long ago, but like the first half.
But like when you say for instance you should watch all the movies again, right? Like from original Spider-Man, original Tony Stark, Iron Man, all the way to Endgame. Would you be excited about this movie coming up? Would you be like, oh, Civil War, like I can't wait to get to Civil War in the grand scheme of things?
yes, honestly, I still really enjoy this. Yeah, I'll still be excited for this. I'll still be very excited.
Okay, so I'm gonna say for the common person coming into this movie or just walking through, because that's the exact same question I was asking. So yeah, I would say I don't know. You can skip it and move forward. I would say as
where's Chadwick, guys? Like legit, like I need.
But I would, and you know what?
We'll have Chadwick on one day as a special
my
guest.
bad. I'm sorry, I got myself mixed up. If you're watching through these movies for the first time, maybe you should watch Civil War. But if you're a person who's already seen these movies, you can skip it.
That's a hard,
you don't need to commit to the Civil War.
That's a hard skip.
That's a hard pass. You can do.
I'm gonna
say no. Hold on. Everyone got their talk. I would say, maybe like a wiki synopsis.
Yeah. That's a whole roast. A wiki synopsis.
Yo, I'm not taking you home
those
now.
Are user submitted.
You're finding your own way home, dog.
You said this on the last podcast.
Or even better, just read the comic book.
I mean,
you'd be more fulfilled.
Also, on that quick note, before we go on to the next movie, World War Hulk is actually being a movie now.
Finally.
Yeah. They're supposedly, I think production starts in like 2022 or 2023. Yeah. So you're finally gonna get World War Hulk, like legit World War Hulk.
World Breaker. Let's go.
World Breaker. Yeah. All right. Should we?
Yes, please. Can we please move on?
Is there any other Korean? Do you want? Okay, you know what? No. Because Kareem liked the movie, he gets the final word. Final says.
Make it quick.
I'm not even gonna say anything. Okay, I'm showing up now.
I see you guys just been roasting it. It's just roasting, man, because he likes a movie and thing.
This is not personal. None of this podcast has ever been personal. all right. Let's get on to the next movie.
Okay.
Next movie. See, we gave him a chance to defend it.
Also, I did not know that. Sorry, I respect it. I did not know it says Marvel Studios Captain America Civil War.
I know.
Why isn't it just Captain America Civil War? But I'm assuming they attach Marvel Studios to all their movies in this thing.
So this is the third Captain America movie.
Yeah.
Yes, technically, yeah.
He does not deserve 3 movies.
I don't think so. Vision's sick, though.
Yeah.
Vision's wicked. You ever realize how overpowered, like how strong Vision is?
Okay, can we talk about something for a second?
Uh-huh.
They dumbed down Vision,
Vision
so much.
I think no. You know what? No, hold on. Vision's not dumbed down. Vision just has a lot of self-control, which is wicked because he knows he can probably like destroy the universe.
But that's okay. How strong is the Mind Stone? It's an Infinity Stone.
Well, hold on. Wait, I'm gonna stop for a second. Did you finish What If?
Yes. Well, he did. Yeah.
You did?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, never mind then. Okay, let's just skip this topic.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Because literally what you're talking about is pretty much the synopsis for one of the episodes.
So basically, you guys can just ignore everything Cruz said because What If's been out for like almost a month now and he hasn't finished it. So clearly, he's not serious about this.
What are you on right now? You're still on zombies?
No, I've passed zombies.
Wasn't it cool when Wanda showed up though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sick.
She was frightening.
Yeah. Zombie, because I was like, wow, yeah, zombie Wanda would be like terrifying.
Oh,
she
yeah.
still has the powers of like also
that whole zombie thing. That whole zombie thing didn't make any sense to me though. Because if you think about it, it's like zombies aren't supposed to be in control, right? But if you're an Avenger, you're able to like shoot an arrow. But like if you're a regular human being zombie, you can't shoot a gun. Does that make any sense?
She's badass. All right, let's go to the next movie. None of this talk anymore. Cream got
Yo,
fucked
bun Doctor Strange.
Oh my God.
You see what I mean?
You see, I
hate now here because nobody rates his movies.
Let's watch this trailer. Yeah, you know what?
Okay.
Wait. You know what? Yeah, let's watch the trailer and talk about it while it's playing.
Yeah.
Let's do a trailer watch down.
Okay, well, on a real.
Oh, never mind. My bad. So yeah, they put Marvel Studios in front of all of it.
Doctor Strange.
Okay. For me, this movie is in between.
In between what?
It's just all right for me.
It's like a pass. Like it's a slight pass so far. You're saying early thoughts.
Like early thoughts, just
You're
in between. Like it's a perfect smash and pass. Like
Interesting.
Wow.
Oh,
Like, in
okay, we're gonna
between.
differ.
Wow.
So, if we go back to when this movie first came out, I would actually be on the same page with you. But then I've actually rewatched this movie two or three times. I even watched it not too long ago. Okay,
It's so
one.
brilliant.
The movie stands up in visual effects.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
well, obviously it's
no,
magic.
but not just that. Because some of the when Falcon's flying back in the Civil War, you know it's not real looking. He looks like a cheap.
Yeah,
Like it's not. It's fine. It's fine.
They phone it in for a lot of the visual effects. They
But
don't really.
this movie
Oh yeah.
still looks good. It's because of how the illusions and all that stuff is. I was just like, I'm like, how is it done? How is this movie still look? The cape looks great. No, okay, but anyway, so I didn't like this movie so much at first. When I first saw it in theaters, I was like, this is okay. And then I went back to it. I was like, no, this movie's really good.
See, the funny thing about what you just said.
Yeah.
When I first saw the trailer, I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. But then I saw the first time I saw this movie, same thought as you. I was like, it's okay. Just
Yeah.
I'm like, it was nothing special for me. Maybe, but it can also be I can also be kind of biased because I'm not a huge fan on Doctor Strange.
Not even me as much. I don't really know.
Actually, that's not a lie because you always pick Doctor Strange and Marvel vs. Capcom and did that cheap foolish.
Because he's good in that game.
Oh, Kareem, you just got called out.
No, I mean,
Nah, you have no excuse. Chris, continue.
hold on.
You know what the thing is?
Hold on. How many?
This is insane. This is insane.
Okay, just because-
insane.
Yeah. Like,
Just because I pick a character in a game doesn't mean like.
and not only do you pick it after I beat you. Like I'll beat him with like a legit character, like Virgil or somebody. He picked Doctor Strange and he do that thing where it attacks from the bottom and he just do it over and over again.
Sounds like
just for revenge.
Sounds like a
beat
Kareem
him.
thing.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying I like him. I just like he's cheap.
This cast is also insane.
Oh yeah.
It's a good cast though.
Yeah.
You guys ready for my take now?
Yeah. Go for it. We'll watch some sequences during the movie.
This movie is top tier.
Oh, this is in your top 5.
Yeah, this is in my top 5. Doctor Strange, I don't care about nobody else.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I was gonna make sure again. Yes, because from the last couple of episodes we've done, the consistent thing is that you are not a fan of the grounded cinema.
Yeah.
Yes, you.
See, that's exactly probably why you didn't like Civil War.
Yeah.
I
It's
told
a
you
lot
that.
more.
I told you
Yeah.
that,
No,
yeah.
because remember, he's not a big fan of like the Captain America movies, but he would like Chris likes Guardians of the Galaxy and so forth. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
So this literally, because you guys seen Inception, right? This is Inception on steroids.
Yeah,
That's
it's crazy.
literally what it is. Like, and then because this stuff happened in Inception, but they never fought.
No.
Like the fact that she can control like matter, or I guess it's like a
It's a mirror dimension.
Yeah.
But she could control it and then like do certain stuff to it. It's just like it's crazy. And then what they did.
Yo, they went hard on this.
The only thing I didn't like about this movie is the villain. The villain was kind of like you could have replaced him with anybody. He wasn't really memorable. But Dormammu, what he did with Dormammu,
The time stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smart.
So I didn't even think about it. So this movie had 2 villains pretty much, right? It had that guy and Dormammu, right? And then but like I just like it, like in terms of origin story, showing that like you're the Sorcerer Supreme, but you don't know it yet, and all that stuff, and then like there's just so many ways they could have went with this movie, and it still would have been great because. To me, the whole element of like the magic and like just the whole bending of reality thing, it's just like amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like this movie is top tier for me. Like there's not it's not one of like as I said before with Civil War, like I'm watching a movie and I'll be like, oh, that happened. This movie, I know everything that happened, and I'll literally go back and I'll be happy to watch this again and again. Like even the part when he's in his Lamborghini and he's speeding down the thing and then he gets to an accident and when he learns how to like it's like a from a ground up all the way plot, everything is just good.
Yeah, I agree with that. The villain's not the greatest. I mean, I like Mads Mikkelsen, but it's not memorable.
I think it's kind of hard to make a memorable villain for Doctor Strange. Like him fighting like because that's the thing. Oh, I guess Cream hasn't seen the What Ifs, but Doctor Strange.
No, he has seen the What If episode of Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I saw that one.
He's seen that
Okay,
one, 'cause
so-
that was number 4.
Okay, so he's basically he has the potential to be the strongest person in the universe.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why it's like he's such a good character because he's super strong, but they give him like a grounded thing where it's like, oh no, he started from the bottom and he had to like work his way up. So you feel for him, right?
Yeah.
Which is the opposite of Captain Marvel, where it's like she was always strong, and it's just like people were just getting in her way, and then that's what, like, you don't feel nothing for her. So he has heart, plus he has the potential to be the strongest person. So when he goes up against like anybody like a Thanos or whatever, you really want to see the battle, because it's not gonna be just fist. Right, it's gonna be like him using his mind, and he's like, "Oh, I've seen 14 million possibilities." Like, there's so much stuff to talk about, and the fact that you guys all like, I don't even understand. I don't even know what to say. Like,
I can't lie though.
What?
That what if is my favorite what if.
It is, and it's the best one. It's the best one
is.
Because there's so much stakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the emotion in that one.
Oh,
'cause
I felt that one.
Yeah,
I
that one.
felt it.
I was like, that episode alone could be a movie.
That's what I'm saying. Doctor Strange is such a versatile character, where it's like he has the most like plot lines where you can really dive deep into like how strong he is, or even just like the other people that he has to fight and stuff like that. So yeah.
I can't lie though. Like in Infinity War, when he was fighting Thanos,
It's one of the
my
greatest bits
gosh!
ever.
I like that.
That could have been the whole movie.
like when he
The arms, and then all of them does the whip.
No,
the lash.
no, that's not my favorite one. I think Thanos threw something at him. I think maybe like bats or whatever. I can't remember what it was now.
Mm-hmm.
But then he opens like a gate to the mirror dimension, and he pushes it back,
yeah.
and all the bats turn to like bubbles or whatever.
Yeah.
No, they turn to butterflies.
Yes.
I'm like, see stuff like that. I'm just like, yo. But once I can't lie, and that one scene. I can't remember who he was talking to, but he's like, oh, if you don't shut up now, I'm going to drop a dimension on you.
Exactly.
I'm like, what does that even mean?
And you know, it'd be a nice fight, him versus Mysterio.
That would be wicked.
No,
It would be just it'll just be Genjutsu. You don't even know what the hell you're
But the
looking
thing
at.
about Mysterio's not really mystic arts. He's just machinery.
He's just remember.
No, I'm just talking about it from a visual, from a VFX.
Oh, yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be amazing to see.
This movie's wicked. I think I like it. I like it a lot. I go back to look at this movie because I think when I first saw it in theaters, I mean, I have this problem a lot of times when I go see movies in cinema. I'll like watch it, and it's like I don't fully digest it. It's like I should like take a day and like really assess it, or maybe watch it whenever I can sometime soon. So yeah, watching for a second time, I was like, this movie's good. Watching for a third time, like, this movie is great.
All right, I'm gonna show you guys something crazy right now, because you know how I kind of dabble in the CG world and stuff like that. All right, so fast forward to the part where she touches his temple and opens.
Oh, I think it's coming up right now. Yeah, right there.
Where he opens his third eye.
This part, right? Yeah, when she pushes him.
Boom, right? Gets out into the astral plane, right? There's so much like levels to this whole thing, like, and he sees his body, where he's like, what?
Also, when a couple months ago, I remember it'd be a year now. Anyway, I was rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender, the show. Avatar: The Last Airbender made me want to go back and watch Doctor Strange for some reason.
A better version of the movie.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, go to the actual part where she actually touches it.
Oh, and he goes through all the stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Right here. I just wanted to explain to you guys something that as a VFX artist is so crazy that they did. Okay. So obviously maybe he's like green screening and all that stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But just the sequences of like blending all the shots together, and then there's a part where he like.
Oh, because it's seamless.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like to plan it out, and he sees the butterfly and he like slows down, goes across the earth, and then boom.
Yo, he bent with the curvature and then like transforms into like
He's like in a
he went
wormhole right now.
he went interstellar.
Oh man, like just the whole thing is just a visual treat. Look at that.
Wait, it's not even done yet, right?
Yeah, she's gonna send him off again. It's like, can you imagine this happening to you? Your mind will be blown. like if whatever you didn't believe, now you believe going through all this stuff. Look at that.
Whoa, yeah, that's wicked. I forgot about that part. What?
Yeah, like going into that, he like shatters atoms and stuff like that. Ugh.
Yeah, he sees things that. Holy hell!
Yeah, it's just a.
Does that mean he kind of sees he can see the quantum realm?
Yeah, he could probably. Yeah, he probably knows everything. Yeah. See, and these are fractals right here. Like computer generated, like mathematical, like arms. Like, come on, there's just so much stuff going. Arms within arms. like, look at that.
Oh, it's so like kind of disturbing.
This is maddening.
Yeah, like the CG is always gonna be crazy.
Oh, he
like,
went inside his eye.
Look at that, and holding on to the iris of the eye, like.
Oh, and then the mirror, this like glass realm thing. Yeah.
The mirror dimension.
Look at that.
Oh yeah. Look at that poem shatters into that. It's just like, and this is where Dormammu is, isn't
Yes.
it? Yeah.
So
So
he
he actually
sees
went
him
to that dimension, and he's gonna see him. I think he sees him because he
Yeah, I think he sees
senses,
the eyes or something.
Yeah,
Or
he,
maybe
like,
he hears
senses
something.
him.
But yeah.
like, see, it's just amazing. Like what that, and that's what I like about this movie.
Oh yeah, there's his eyes.
Yeah, there's Dormammu.
He's going into madness.
Which is the next movie.
Oh yeah, Mirror. Yep. Yo, we have to watch that in theaters.
Yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
yo.
I skipped I missed the Venom 2 movie, but I will not miss, because that's coming out in December or next year.
No, it was supposed to come out March of next year, but it's pushed to May. All the Marvel movies for next year got pushed back by like 2-3 months.
Okay, but hold on. Back to what I was saying about the middle thing.
Middle
That's in the
thing?
middle?
What middle thing?
No, remember I said like, oh, it's
not-
like
it's-
in
it's-
between Smash and Pass for me.
Okay, yeah.
See, the thing what you were saying about Civil War, like, there's not a big like.
It's too much plot for
Yeah.
not enough like how long the movie should be. It should be like it would have worked better if it was how was it the Captain America, the one with Bucky and
Yeah.
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Like it should have been that. It should have been like a WandaVision type of thing. Civil War.
But see, the thing about this movie for me, I don't think the stakes are high enough.
Well, this is an origin story.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly probably I think why. It's
Well,
in
origin
between-
stories are always hard.
Huh?
Origin stories are always like
Yeah,
difficult,
but that's exactly why it's like visually. I'm not gonna lie, this movie is
Yeah, it's
fantastic.
wicked, eh? Yeah.
Visually. I can't.
also these sets.
Yeah. Everything.
Like this movie is fantastic visually, but like I said, since the stakes or whatever, the only part
But you can't compare that. You're not allowed to. No, wait. One thing, his costume's wicked.
Yes.
No, you cannot say the stakes for an origin movie has to be on the equal level of the stakes of Civil War,
No, I'm not
which is
saying equal.
which is a combination of like 9 different superheroes.
No, hold on, no. I'm not saying it has to be that high, obviously.
Yeah.
Right? But I just felt like watching this, I just feel like, oh, you usually get some sort of like that feeling of like,
Oh, like the stakes are high.
yeah, like something like that, right?
Okay. So
So I don't get. I
He
don't
loses his hands.
that's what I was gonna say. To counteract your point, like what had high stakes? What origin story had high stakes? Because what's his name? He could, if he never built the Iron Man, he would have died, right?
Yeah.
So that was basically the stakes.
Great.
And then,
No,
Hold on, wait, no. I'm gonna use this.
that's
I'm gonna use
true.
this for. Hold on. This is slightly. It's not 100% the same thing, but because he was a surgeon,
Yeah.
and he's very good at it. It was also a little bit cocky. Let me use that cockiness in our kind of lifestyle. The one thing that happens, we take walking for granted.
Oh, and
If
he-
anything happened and you couldn't use your legs,
yeah, the stakes are pretty high then.
you are depressed. It is I know you're right now. You're probably like, maybe like
No. I agree with you.
yeah,
I'm
you know,
depressed.
because a lot will change, right? You can't drive anymore. Stairs. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. It's a different world. Of course, people adjust, but that's what kind of happens to him. The fact that he loses his hands, he's constantly shaking.
He's a heart surgeon. What is he, a heart surgeon or what is he? Just like a
I think he's literally just like the greatest surgeon.
the greatest surgeon. And then the only thing that he used
Because he can do things that usually like they would use machines for, but he can do it because his hands are so still.
steady.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Sorry.
I'm like, how are the stakes not high enough? Like to me, origin stories, like, cause what name an origin story where the stakes are super high?
Well, Thor kind
Thor
of.
is this is the exact same plot of Thor. He was too confident.
Yeah.
And he,
No, but like.
and he needed the hammer in order to win, or else he was gonna die.
Yeah.
Right. Like if he never became Doctor Strange.
I think Cream knows it's a good move. Like it's a. I think Cream. I think. I think
No, it's not
Cream
that.
sits at like a 65% for this movie, but right now internally it's jumped up to like a nice 75. But he doesn't want us to know.
No. For me, like, no. Like I said, I watched.
so cool.
Come on, when you left the theater, you know you were doing this. You
Real
know you
talk.
were trying to-
Yeah.
Okay, but no. Remember, I did not say this movie visually wasn't fantastic. This movie visually is fantastic.
Yeah.
But like it's just like it's in between. Like
Okay, hold on. You haven't named a better origin story.
That's true. Don't even say Spider-Man: Homecoming
that
because
wasn't
not
even an
that's not
origin.
story because they're done doing origin stories
Yeah.
that way.
Name a better order. Yeah. It's between Ant-Man, Iron Man, Thor, Captain
America,
Marvel,
and Captain America.
Captain America.
Man, so far, everything you've listed, I don't like any of them.
Yeah, so it's like, what's a better origin story? This guy he just really wants to hate. He really
Hot
just
take?
wants. What?
Hot take.
Ooh, wait, I might say Black Panther.
Black Panther?
Is that
really origin? Never mind.
I
maybe
mean,
not.
It is
because that's
it
when he
is.
drank the
Yeah, he actually became Black Panther.
Yeah, because he wasn't Black Panther
Yeah.
yet. Yeah.
He just wore the suit.
Yes.
Yeah.
But so, with that being said,
Well, you're gonna say Black Panther?
Because I thought of it.
okay, hold on.
Kidding, yeah.
I'm
No,
gonna
I'm
say
just
it.
kidding.
I'm gonna say it though.
What? You gonna say Captain Marvel? This podcast will end.
Hot take.
What?
Hot take.
Whoa.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
You didn't even see Guardians of the Galaxy.
I said I
He
didn't
hasn't
see
seen the sec-
volume
he hasn't seen the
2.
second
No,
one yet.
that's why I don't rate any of that. Like you can't say that Guardians of the Galaxy is better, and you haven't even you have no inkling to watch the second one. How is it better if you don't even want to watch the second
True.
one?
Because right now, because I'm gonna. Cream, sorry, I'm gonna go after this again. Because right now, Cream for sure wants to see Doctor Strange.
Exactly.
2. Why does Cream want to
I'm
watch
done.
Doctor Strange
I'm
2?
done.
Why? Why? Because who's in it? Yeah, that's what I thought. You don't even want to say because you love her. Say her name. Say her name. Wanda.
Audience.
Wanda.
That's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
I'm not watching it for Doctor Strange. I'm watching
Yeah,
it for Wanda.
exactly.
That's a whole different situation.
But,
But like,
God.
but even though you're not watching it for Doctor Strange, without Doctor Strange, he's not traveling to the multiverse.
Also, let me also put this out here. Ever since Doctor Strange came out, Doctor Strange's character is so much cooler than all the other things.
Oh, yeah.
He's wicked. He's gonna be amazing in the next Spider-Man movie.
But I feel like they did that with every
assuming,
because even with
assuming
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is
it is
Doctor
Doctor Strange,
Strange.
because even Thor. Like nobody really liked Thor before that. He was like this Norse guy, like
yeah, they did.
whatever.
They started to write them better.
Yeah, so now they're taking whatever they did with these characters and like screw the old like what's his name, Jack Kirby.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah, Jack Kirby and what Stan Lee wrote back in the day. Yeah.
all screw all of them like their takes on it. It's like those are super like accurate to like the Norse mythology. Now let's have license with it, and now everybody, even the PlayStation games. If you look at Guardians of the Galaxy for PlayStation, it reminds you of the Marvel movies.
Yes.
So
I like that. Even when Doctor Strange shows up in Thor Ragnarok, it's pretty wicked.
Yeah.
that's
a
one
good
little
idea.
scene.
Yeah.
That's what like.
I like when he's like, "I need a strand of your hair," and then another one comes behind and pulls it. I'm like, "This is the stuff I want to see."
Man, that's the thing. Like,
And he drinks his beer and it
Yeah, and it refills. Or because I like how at first he's like, "Would you like tea?" And he's like, "I don't drink tea." And then it cuts down and it goes back and it's like he's holding the beer cup.
now, if Doctor Strange was in Civil War,
That's
maybe
that's a different story. I think Doctor Strange. Another reason why, like Wanda being in Doctor Strange's next movie is because honestly, Doctor Strange is probably the next person that's close enough to like. Is on because especially after seeing the what if stuff, Doctor Strange can go very far.
But that's the thing. Remember, they're making Marvel kind of woke now because Doctor Strange was supposed to be in the end of WandaVision, but they cut him out because they're like, oh, we don't want a guy to save Wanda. We want her to stand on her own. And then Benedict Cumberbatch even said like, yeah, I shot the film and everything. I shot the scene and everything. Like, and then they're like, no, higher ups was just like, no. It's just like, yo, that's so weird that they do it like that. Like, I feel like the story should come before like.
If you get super woke,
Yeah.
I don't like that stuff. I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, it's.
We're not discussing this on this podcast because you know why.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just say this movie is smash. Also, I do not think it's skippable. I think you definitely need to see this. Also, because
you do. I need to.
Yeah.
I'm not going to dispute that.
Also
you have
because
to watch it.
Doctor Strange character is not a character that just comes around and then like kind of like gets back-ended. He has become
he's, like,
super
so
important.
integral.
Yeah.
Without
Stephen
him,
Strange is
nobody's even visiting the multiverse. Imagine what if without Doctor Strange.
Exactly. Chris, what do you say?
This is a take it in my bed.
Okay, we're done.
All right, this is where we get rated R.
Hold on. Chris has a swirl.
Cream, what do you say?
A smash, I guess.
I guess.
Like
Percy was like in between Smash and Pass.
Well, I can't just say in between. Like,
So
if I
wait,
can-
hold on. I gotta say now. Will you say, based on this little discussion, you actually surprisingly like this movie a little bit more?
He always liked it. He just didn't like the fact that we crapped all over
It's because of
Civil War. So, he's like, oh, I know these guys like this movie, so I'm gonna say no and be the contrarian. That's the only reason. I guarantee if we did this movie first,
yeah, for sure. Oh man.
Yo, you guys don't know me, fam.
In an
You don't know me.
in an alternate dimension, there's a cream that's like, yo, yeah, this is a good movie. This is a good movie. Then we go on to things. He's just like,
Look how wicked their outfits are. Look at. I want what he's wearing.
okay, he's trapped there, trying to open the dimension. You better focus, fam.
I mean,
What? Oh.
like I said, my biggest problem with this movie is, like I said, the stakes. I just didn't feel it or whatever.
Man uses of his hands, and this guy's going after.
He's like, that's not.
I mean, like
you better lose his head.
No, I mean like in terms of like villainy. Like
Oh,
villains.
that's the thing. Yeah, the
Yeah. No, I
about.
agree. Yeah,
no, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. The villains, like this movie, didn't even need villains. That's to me how good this movie was.
Yeah, it stands on its own.
Yeah, if Dormammu and that other guy that I can't remember his name wasn't in it, I would have been like, yeah, just the fact that he became the Sorcerer Supreme is good enough. Because in the What If, there was no villains.
Yeah, it's because he's the villains himself.
Yeah, exactly. And imagine if they made that into a movie.
I'd be wicked.
So that's what I'm saying. Doctor Strange is just an interesting character. He doesn't really need like an opponent, and if it is an opponent, it better be someone that's on his level, right? Because he can like open dimensions and drop dimensions on your face, like
True.
crazy.
Hey, Doctor Strange, is your hair follicle moving? No, I'm not trying to move it right now.
Dr. Stephen Strange.
Oh, yeah, he shaved up and everything's so clean now. Yeah, man, I like it.
Do we like Wong?
Yeah, Wong's wicked.
I do like Wong.
Yeah,
though.
Wong's wicked. Okay, no, the whole cast is
It's
wicked.
good, yeah.
I'm actually excited for the guy who's his other best friend.
Oh, the black guy?
Chitwell,
That's
yeah. I
gonna-
want
yeah.
to see because he's probably gonna be in the second movie. And
He's gonna be. I think he's gonna be. He might be another villain.
yeah, because he's kind of like
He is
rogue
a.
now.
He is a villain.
Yeah. So yeah, I can't wait to see all the people back. So
The thing about this, because if you think about it, everybody that got their powers kind of got it like, oh, either you were born with it or like you're just super smart. Like
Yeah.
he got his
Mystical arts,
powers
man.
because he wanted to just read and then become the best version that he could be. Because think about this, Wanda is like pretty overpowered, but now she's even stronger.
Wanda did this. This is where Wanda got it from.
Oh yeah,
So that's what crazy cool is.
the
Wanda has
astral
learned.
projection,
Yeah.
So Wanda now is reading the books that Steven already read.
Yeah.
So that just goes to show that.
But she was already more powerful than him to begin with.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't like when they're just given power and they're saying, oh, like they're the strongest. It's like I'd rather. That's why I like him more because he was like a normal human, but because he was able to like read and study and then like take time out and then like see a million like different possibilities or split up into a million people and then read, like that to me is more noble than somebody just being like, oh, I have all these powers and I'm pretty much the strongest person. I can
Well, that's to a degree. That's kind of what happened to Wanda too, right? Because remember, the only thing she was
hella
able to.
defending Wanda. I'm just kidding.
No, because even in the beginning,
No,
she couldn't do
we're not
much.
gonna wait. No. Well, that's not. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole about how they do the Wanda thing in this because Wanda's a mutant, so
Yeah,
it's a complete.
she-
Yeah, it's a complete different thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
She's
they
a
do it.
mega
They do
level.
it differently. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they can't do it exactly like the X-Men stuff. So I don't want to talk about that. Anyway, yeah. Next time we're gonna be talking about. I don't know what it was again. What are we talking about next time?
Well, the cream would just
nah, he's got this. Oh, next time.
Oh, sorry.
the one movie Cream has not seen.
Which is wild.
Have you seen Ragnarok?
Yeah, Green's
I was with you.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about Thor Ragnarok, and we're gonna be talking about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
So are you gonna watch it before we talk about
Well,
it?
he has to.
That's not necessarily true.
What are you talking about? I've seen all these movies.
I could just sit here and watch you guys talk.
No, you need to watch.
I'll be the
those-
outside.
You need to
I'll
really
be the,
watch this movie. It's really good.
I'll be the outside guy in.
How is it that you can't? The cast is insane.
Yeah. Come on. Mary Poppins?
Mary Poppins.
See, he doesn't even get that.
Yeah, he doesn't understand that
He doesn't
joke.
understand that.
Look at me.
And then the visuals in this, and you know this movie was the first place they saw the Watchers. If you think about
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
it. So there you go. See, and the Cream doesn't even know that. Didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, just keep ruining the movie then since you want me to watch it.
Hey, no, but that's the thing. I can't ruin Civil War for you because you could skip that, right? so there's nothing in that I can say. You ruined the movie about
this
me. It's
episode's
like,
got to end. That was a sharp jab. Okay, well,
You see how I can mention stuff in Guardians of the Galaxy, and you're like, yo,
because I haven't watched it.
thanks
No,
for tuning in to our Marvel Cinematic Universe episode. We got to take this off air.
There we go.
And Chris, closing words for our podcast.
Yeah, yo, like.
Yo, why you roasted so hard, yo? Yo, just like the movie, guy. Just like the movie, guy. It's not
Also,
a bad movie.
please-
Yo,
please
no,
like and
no,
subscribe.
No, but not, no.
Okay.
Like and subscribe for Civil Wars. You know? Yo, slap that like button like Captain America throws his shield, you know? Like,
Nobody cares.
I don't like how
What we get?
every time.
No, it's not every time. Don't
It's
even.
Every time.
No,
Watch,
you knew this one was the
watch.
controversial episode because you like that movie a lot.
Yo,
Otherwise,
nah.
we've all been quite agreeing on things.
But no, don't worry. I said you and Chadwick like it. One day, Chadwick will be a special
Yo,
guest.
yo, this is yo, guy.
Okay, oh my god.
Chuck
Cream
it.
feels like it's all against him. None of the stuff has been against him until just this one movie. I think we've always been on the same page.
Nah.
Oh my god. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Yo, guy, everyone, remember this. Civil War is better than Doctor Strange.
Oh my god. Okay, thank you for listening to this MKC podcast. Tune in next
Better.
week or next time. Oh my god. Okay.
Peace.
Bye.
Swirl. Platin.